in light of the calls to execute Lennox Linton and Thompson Fontaine. Look at this. I can tell anybody, I can tell God, this is the worst period of poverty and brokenness Dominicans have ever experienced in the history of Dominica. Let me give you some reasons or some proof for my conclusion. I see artists and calypsonians around me who cannot even buy a brown bread, who cannot even pay a bus fare to leave the country to come up to Roseau to practice. Mascam supposed to have started practicing by Harlem Plaza already. We used to practice by Junior Del Sol. We cannot afford that anymore. So we're looking for a place where we can pay less or hopefully pay very little. Because right now, Mascamp is over $30,000 in debt going into the season. We have no money. We haven't started practicing by Harlem Plaza as yet because we have to give Bobby a couple $1,000 to cover the venue and fix the place so that we can run the mass camp for the season. This is where we usually do it, Harlem Plaza. But there's no money. Bobby broke, mass camp broke, and I know the general public all you broke. No, I know all you love all you calypso. Come and support if all you can. But don't beat all yourself up, you know. Don't beat all yourself up if all you don't have money. Stay at home and listen to calypso. Because this is the brokest time Dominica has ever experienced. I'm telling you, you know, I'm seeing people around me. I mean, the amount of $5 and $10 I've given out over the past couple of years because I got some money from a Vincentian Calypsonian who I work with. I work with some Calypsonians all over the region. And they send my money for me from MoneyGram or Western Union. And the amount of $5 and $10 and $20 I've had to give out from a couple $100 I got. You understand? This is the brokest period Dominica have ever experienced. Everybody broke. Well, not everybody. There are a few at the top who talking about millions and a few even into billions. That is where all the money is staying, at the top. And it have a few people among us who benefiting a little bit from the crumbs, and because they have some money, even in the Calypso Association too, you know, because they have some money, they're still working hard and they're struggling, but they can buy their bread, they can buy their brown bread. You understand? They can buy gas for their vehicle, they can pay their vehicle license and insurance. And human nature is such that when you go in your fridge and you see your fridge full, you automatically think everybody fridge full. When you go in your cupboard and you see your groceries, you think everybody have groceries. And when you have a $20, $30, $40 in your pocket, you think everybody have that too. But the reality is way different from that. Most men in Dominica walking around without a $5 in their pocket, man and woman, most of them. Most people in Dominica do not have units on their phone. You understand? Most women and men in Dominica do not have units on their phone to make a phone call. You understand? That is the reality of Dominica, because all the money is staying at the top among the robbers and the greedy people. So Calypso going to have a hard time this year. We're supposed to start rehearsing a week now, but we cannot rehearse as yet because we have to get some money to give Bobby to set up Harlem Plaza before we can begin rehearsing. That is the reality in Dominica. You know, Dominica, in my life, Dominica have never been anywhere close to that in being broke. And listen, you know, I'm going to repeat. Most man and woman you see walking around Roseau and in Dominica don't have a $5 in their pocket. You understand? So when are they calling for the execution of Lennox Linton and Thompson Fontaine and the guys and them who are trying to stop the wickedness? Black people have always been like that. You know, a woman had stabbed Martin Luther King One where I'm doing the uprising, the black uprising in America. Yeah, a woman had stabbed Martin Luther King because they figure he created more trouble for them. You know, the soul Marcus Garvey for rice. Black people have always been like that, you know. The people who trying to liberate all you. The people who trying to liberate us. If you're not conscious, the system turning you against them, you know. And I saying that fool in England that posted nonsense, well, he apologizing now. But the truth of the matter is, this is the brokest time Dominicans ever experienced. Dominicans broke, broke, broke.